everyone. Welcome back to Real Talk with Reginald D. It's been a good day today. I hope you're having a good day. I haven't been doing too much today. I'm just sitting around, messing around with my wife. She's my girl, man. We have so much fun together. Balancing your life for your purpose. Did the first podcast. It was basically part one. So we're gonna walk into part two. And I thank you for joining in with me and tuning in. We're gonna go on this journey together, like I said the first time. So we going to part two of this thing. Now, I have met multiple people in my life that feels like they shouldn't be successful because of where they came from. They think that because they started with less, they won't have more or achieve more. They really believe because of their parents or grandparents not having much is the reason they should or think they should be in the predicament they're in. That is not true. Do you know that people that grew less are the most creative people in the world? They had to take what they had to make things work versus somebody that had everything given to them. People that grew up with less was more likely to be rejected. People felt like they didn't have anything or have anything to give material to them. But people don't realize that the rejected ones is the most chosen ones. You have to remember that the word bless and less has the same words and letters in it. Just because you didn't start out like everybody else, don't mean you are less than everybody else. I can't stand to hear people call people losers. God didn't create losers. Think about Jesus. He was on the cross. He was in his most challenging moment in his life. But it ended up being his biggest win. To everybody else, it looked like he was losing, but he was winning all the while. It don't matter how people look at you. As long as you know who you are, where you are, that's all that matters. And where you're going. That's really all that matters. We are all winners, no matter where you come from. You are winners with the potential of becoming a champion. You just have to invest in your life with things that make you better and greater. Let's talk about winners and champions. Champions are not born, they are made. You were not born a champion, but you were born to win. You were born with the God-given potential to have anything you want and do anything you want to do in your life. In order to be the winner you were born to be, you must plan to win and prepare to win. Then, and only then, is when you can expect to win. A winner eventually will become a champion. Champions and winners both are made from something that they have deep inside of them. A desire, a passion, a dream, or vision. They both have the skill and the will. What separates the two is that the champion will is much more than his skill. You have to want it more to be a champion in your life. You have to stay competitive with your life. You are better than you. You just have to be creative and disciplined in where you are headed. Now, a champion is not defined by their wins, but by how they recover when they fall. In your journey, you have to realize everything is not going to be perfect. You may fall in pursuing your purpose. You have to get up, recover from it, and do it again. A lesson unlearned is a lesson repeated. Don't let nobody tell you that your dreams and visions won't work. That's their mind, not yours. Let's talk about why you're here. Everybody has a purpose and a destiny that is assigned to them. God said, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. That tells me that God set you apart for one specific reason. He set you apart from everybody else for what he has for you. You have your own destiny, your own purpose, and also was born with the gifts and talents to get you there. Now, I get it. People want to be successful. I do too. But I ran into people that had a vision of something they wanted to do. And all they talked about was the money that they can potentially make. They ended up failing because they put the money before the vision. If you chase the vision and stay disciplined, the money eventually followed you. I need you to remember that success is just a word. It does not manifest itself or come alive until you put it into motion. You have to put in the work, stay motivated, and disciplined. Whatever you do, don't be afraid of change, even though it may hurt. I remember watching this movie, some kids that was in this prison actually, and they formed a football team. So they was going around playing other teams in the city and all of this stuff. There was a rival gang member that showed up at a game and he shot one of the team members. They got back to the prison and the coach, which was the warden that's running the prison or whatever, he asked the kid what happened. And the kid was basically crying. He said, why didn't you? Because he wanted to quit the team. The kid wanted to quit the team. And he was like, why did you do something? Those are your boys. And the kid said, well, I'm changing. This football thing has changed me. And then when you look at it, he was going through so much in his mind. He was faithful to his set, the people that he was with, but he didn't do anything because he knew that he was changing. He accepted the change. Make a long story short, he ended up leaving the prison, going to college, and having a great career. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of what can go wrong. Start looking forward to the things in your life that can go right. But you just got to do right. You have to stay disciplined with your life and your destiny. Now, there are two pains in life. You have the pain of discipline and the pain of disappointment. If you can handle the pain of discipline, then you will never have to deal with the pain of disappointment. You have to stay disciplined in your life. People will let you down, and that's okay. I get it. I get it all day. I've been let down so many times. But what you can't do is let yourself down at the end of the day because you are all you got. The present moment is all you have. You got to realize this. Make now your primary focus. Do something with what God placed in you. No matter what people say about you, you have to believe in yourself when nobody else will. And I'm going to leave you with this. If what you did yesterday still looks big to you today, then you haven't done much today. That's all I got. Tune in next week. Real Talk Reginald D. We're going on a journey together, and I appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, be safe. Take care.